Welcome back, everyone. This is Wacko Chase Man here. We're here to play some Witcher 2. Uh, we get to look forward to better graphics and I think controller support. So let's get into this. So we're on a party boat. Neat. God. I don't think that's possible in real life, but I mean, there are videos, but who knows what they're actually doing in those. They're like it's twins. I mean, he swam a decent distance. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Jeez. I want one of those. I feel like that would make my life very easy throughout all these games. If I can just throw a loaded freezer burn, freeze everyone bomb. I don't know what you'd call that. My question is, I wonder what team he's on. Like, so the last one it ended with a guy that came in that at least was a mutant trying to kill the king, and this guy I'm pretty sure might be a mutant as well. Because he's not a mage, but he seems to know how to activate it. Does he have yellow eyes? Yeah, it looks like he has yellow eyes. So there's like maybe a mutant army that's trying to assassinate all the kings. Or maybe there's just an Assassin's Creed Witcher crew. I'm tired of being hit, now you're scared. Let's see, the yellow? Really hard to tell. I have a hard time believing that crown would be on good enough to hold his head in. Six years have passed since the memorable day when northern kingdoms and their forces united defeated the Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna, which I believe this is all first game. Famine and disease reign in the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos, and ever-increasing numbers they flee the forest to join the Scoia'tael's unit. In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempted to murder King Foltest. Tiller dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia and a professional monster slave. A month passes. On the banks of Fontar River, Voltus' army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country. Myria 1271. Hey, at least it's not 2020, right? It's kind of weird seeing Geralt run half naked. You typically fight space on. Pretty sure those are fellow Witcher friends. Three days after the battle. So we're captives.
Sixes, Daddy needs you. Oh shit! Ha! 20 orens to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there!
Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing.
Yeah, well,
All
once I
right,
get out,
Master
I'll
Geralt.
beat the heck out of you.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back.
Look, he's awake again.
Monster slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
I'm just confused what's going on right now.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of me. Ves! Unshackle him.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink.
His hands
Can't
are
sit
going
here
all over the place.
cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a
Pretty sure
witcher.
you've already been beating him. I mean, it
You
looks like he
endure
has
much.
recent whip wounds
You
all
better
over his back.
believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No, for Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Well, I'm gonna assume everything's important.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Nope. Probably have to do some editing soon.
His Majesty, King of Tiberia, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Witcher?
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
Yeah, but there are literally nothing
a wise war
wise
is a
about doing a
contradiction,
war.
Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love.
Yeah, he has marks
sire
on
no
his back,
further
but he
bastards,
has a
and don't
ton more
wage
whip
stupid
marks
wars.
after.
Genius. You know
In
these
the cell.
bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we didn't start with a
I
dream.
get
We
the
just
feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest.
saying we didn't get to see the
Wild
dream.
hunt.
We've seen it in the past,
They're
but
the last things I remember. I wake up and try
we're
to relive
supposed
the
to be
dream and
rehashing the
memory,
past.
hoping
That
I'll find
dream.
some guidance, some clue to grab onto, something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time.
He's not looking at her at all. He's just looking straight.
All right.
I'll join you later.
Man, it just picks up on sound.
And that magic amulet.
Too true.
I'll wager you.
Oh, looky there, new boy. It's that Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher,
We know each other?
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us, like. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we
This
enlisted.
must have been
Now New Boy's
all
gotten itself
before
into
the
this
game
wager
series started.
situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress, too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New Boy bet tonight that he'd survive
Well,
the
these
assault on his
guys
shirt and
are
knickers
just
alone. We drunk
rude.
a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honor's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. New Boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, New Boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all,
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. But
Shut it! Boholt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance, went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his? But every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere, but we came through untouched.
That's right.
Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down, the elves fell to their knees, and we all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
There's clearly magic in the trinket, but I doubt it'll deflect swords or arrows.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot. Screw honor. Don your metal, new boy. You'll go into battle, confessional and all.
So be it. Though I'd like to have fleeced the noble. Damn shame.
If it goes on like this, we'll be sipping wine in the love
What's in for?
You guys
A
feel
beautiful
that's
day for
useless.
battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
No reason to dawdle.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead.
I don't even get why they
And
bother
I have
trying
no
to tell
other children.
a
I
king or,
see.
you know, what the law is. Because
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Nothing new, sire. A month's passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation's going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits. It's just a question of time. Now, for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
What? If that's where it's supposed to be at, then a half?
2.5 degrees.
Oh. What?
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
I feel like this is just our, giant
You know,
Trojan
Witcher,
horse.
I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic.
Jesus, so many
They
people on
claimed
this.
the evil king would take her children, and they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, a motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
All these people that are just in this, like, wooden, moving, rotating tower. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a Trojan horse style it's rolling up. How many floors does it have? Oh, those guys can make it.
Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? To battle! What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like!
This I like. I have to give him props. He is going head first into battle.
Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
I don't think many kings in the actual time period this took place. They were really out in the battlefield as much as he was.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Arian La Valette.
I like how I magically change and look like I'm just wearing a bunch of winter clothing. To be honest, I don't think I'm wearing winter clothing. Gotta stay warm during this fight. Hey, now I can get everyone to help each other out.
Onward! Attack!
I missed this guy.
Crush those vermin!
Yeah, which we did.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Arian La Valette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, your grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me, for the glory!
I think he's just paid to say that. I keep saying things like that so that way,
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you
men
to die
keep
like
feeling
imbeciles. Hear me!
energized.
They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
Alright, so we need to get to the ballista. Oh, it's nice paying attention to the details. They put the sword down.
Kill the...
Hey, I'm impressed he has that good of aim.
The tower men! Storm the tower! The gods are with us!
All for me.
The door! Smash the door! Axemen, give me splinters!
Well, that was awesome.
Desist! Or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Arian La Valette, this will be no easy task. Surrender, Arian! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, king!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the
Yeah,
archers
the
provide
better
cover.
idea is just to let me be a
That's the
one-man
son of
army
Louise
and do it all
O'Neill
for you.
Heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher!
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute, you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a witcher, and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men! My
You're not gonna stand a chance, you know that, right?
I couldn't sleep.
I basically have Star Wars
I especially
Force
like
Push.
the one of Renfri and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
Not gonna go well for
That
this
dream
poor
will
kid.
not have a happy ending for you.
Louder, Lily!
Halt! He's mine!
Told you, it's not gonna end well for him. What, none of you guys want to die too? Curious how many I would have had it gone through before they started putting their swords
The
down.
successor of one of Temeria's oldest families perished at the hands of a monster slayer. A sign of the times, I suppose.
You mourn, Arian?
No. He was one of a dying breed. And he was a traitor. Continue.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Ha! And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task, finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher.
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
All right, I'll go.
I'm relying on you, Witcher.
Where are those?
Gonzalez!
That's what bothers me.
Shoot it. Time to pay your war tax. Gold and silver on the table, and shut your gobs!
These people are unarmed.
This is not your concern. Get lost.
Get out of here, now.
Right. Sir. Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Be careful. You may not be so lucky next time. Find a place to hide.
I must find my wife first. They herded her away with others like cattle.
Good luck.
Ow. This is why I was not a fan of this time period or for war's sake. Like, or just in any kind of war, like, the fact that comes down to,
Hurry up! We haven't got all day!
Commander?
You've no business here!
Leave them alone. They're innocent.
Innocent? They're with the Lavalettes! Weeds that need to be ripped out with their roots so they won't grow back again! Treason spreads like the plague. No one will leave here alive. And you, stay out of this.
I won't stand by while you murder innocents.
So, what'll you do?
Kill you.
I was not after your blood! I have witnesses! You win. Mercy.
Let the people out and walk away.
Unblock the door!
I'll report this.
Yeah, you do that. Burn.
Cleared this. Place them in the graves. We can repel them!
Block the passage, quick!
So I was going the right way then.
What treason, my lord? We're
Damn
simple
it.
folk and know nothing.
Anyone know what the law
politics.
looks like?
Lavalette
The wife
lost,
wants me to get
so
her some
you
shoes.
whimper like dogs.
What will you do with us?
The king will decide. Now, up against the wall and shut your traps.
I did a thing. Oh, wow, I chopped off an arm. Neat. Ah. Down the well we go. An interesting way to go about it. I like the colors. Oh, well that's a nice... That's weird. So the cat's eye potion lets us see everything.
Damn it.
Wait, am I even holding the right blade? I am. Oh, geez, that scared me. Wait. Okay. Well, might as well. Not sure how I feel about the new cat's eye bush. I feel like it's great if it's really, really dark. But I don't think it was probably that dark. I like the fact that it shows the whole pull up outline of it.
Scoia'tael.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Hold on, do I... That was just telling me that there's Scoia'tael ahead. Okay. Yeah, I love that.
Stand your ground!
Okay, I really want this to fade away now. Get that way. At least I got the door opening thing right this time. So weird watching him press the wrong side of the door. Pretty out here. Smell the fresh air. Ah, here we go.
Don't pull back!
I feel like I'm doing a lot less damage. That's why.
Death to the tyrant! Death to Voltes!
Yeah, a lot better now.
Crush those vermin! Kill the Witcher! For Temeria, men! To die for Temeria is to die a good death!
Down with Voltes!
Crush those vermin!
All you can do is make jabs at me while I'm already fighting someone else. That tells you how bad of a fighter you are. Oh. I want to know if that's all it takes to really open one of those. I feel like it would take a lot more than just a couple pulls.
You have just become the most titled Witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie.
You were right
I
there
want
with
to hear
us.
the rest.
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edda.
To think it almost killed us all.
Oh, hey, look, Triss joined us.
Arian Lavalette has surrendered the castle. Open the gate.
Arian lives!
Open now. Kneel before your king and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
What of the Baron?
You really had to kill him.
Just, I love how that's all he does. He doesn't stab him. He just pushes.
No other way sometimes. Sire.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are?
In the monastery. But we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly.
Protect the
He
king!
wasn't even holding it. He like had it. It was like the amulet was above his fist.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! I'd give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Let's kill all of these guys.
For the Baroness!
To the tower! Back up! I'll open the gate! Quickly!
Anticlimactic feeling there.
I can't hold this for long! Call the Arbalists! Quick!
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
I like the aerial view. That was a nice touch. That dragon's mad, but really cool looking.
Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
We might have arrived at the same time if not for tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boussy, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boussy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Slaps. I kind of want to do it.
Holy man unharmed and the noble gets slapped. A win-win situation, if ever I've seen one.
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
It was
Damn
worth it.
nonsense. Geralt, you should
That was
know.
so worth it.
Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only mine, then?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's possible that the dragon simply...
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main concern.
Enough! Both of you!
To evade dragon attacks, press Y when it flashes on screen.
The dragon's back! I can't...
Stop asking me to press Y yet. There goes a perfectly good sword. Wait, was that my... That was my Witcher sword.
You saved my life again.
Oh, I got it back.
Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Merigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
At least the kids are having a good day.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
That's a fair point.
Ah, thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
Yeah, but the fact that he's hiding his face as much as he is, I bet you he's a fighter, witch, wizard, I don't know. He's gonna attack the king.
Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy. Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the Forefather and the Mother Creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now.
Why, history is written by the victors.
No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais,
I don't
help
know,
your
I'm
brother.
still saying that blind priest is suspicious. I don't know, the little girl seems more brave than the little boy.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Is that the same guy from the beginning? Of the, beginning of this game? I bet you he's a mutant. Just like how it was at the end of the first game. Because here he comes charging in, just like at the end of the first game to try to save him. For like a 4th time. Here comes the reveal. Is it the same guy from the beginning of this game? And as his, yep, same guy, yellow eyes. So, there's now the second mutant that's Witcher-like. That has tried to kill this king. Well, he didn't try. He succeeded, unlike the last one. This is making me wonder how many mutants are out there that are either rogue or specifically created to try to kill kings. I also want to point out the fact that I'm pretty sure even for this time they could have told if it was a dagger or a sword for the cut. Pretty sure there'd be a little bit of someone who's smart at that time period would be able to tell the difference.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
Trying to figure out like why we're now just eating and drinking when he'd asked for a drink earlier. And talk with Cottonmouth. Yeah, that's what the
Never
animation
heard of
made a
women
little help.
serving in the special forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago.
Did we get to find out what happened?
Rivia. Population
1, 2, 3, 4.
1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the Witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the Witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the Sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Vess!
Because that's where the Geralt of
Interrogation's
Rivia.
done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key. I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Yeah, those are all fresh from them probably whipping and beating him for the past couple days. It was 3 days after the battle.
Not yesterday. He was a hero, pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow. What say we, teach him a lesson? For what he did to Foltest.
Guard. Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Was I supposed to free myself first? Oh.
Rip your guts out!
Oh. I'm only supposed to press it once. That makes more sense. I thought I was supposed to press it really fast, like multiple times. Oh, those guys are kind of interesting looking. Or little wing ear hat things.
I am Shilad Fitz-Estelin, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine Emperor, Emir Var Emrys.
What do you want of me, Nilfgaardian?
Simply to speak, my lady.
Ah, really? Something you would not dare were my son still alive.
I very much regret the death of the Baron Leathernet. Please accept my deepest condolences. Yet it is precisely his loss that renders our conversation mutually desirable.
Let go of me. I shall walk unaided. I shall return, rogue! And I shall repay you.
Let us go, my lady. Your cries can do us no good.
Interesting. I'm gonna float here. Perfect. So I think that's where I'm gonna end it today. We've been playing for a while, so we still got some more to go. A lot more to see and do and have fun with. I'll try to keep up with this one at least once a week. I know we're a little behind on it. Probably got a lot more to this, so I'll try to keep it more storyline based rather than all the side adventures that might be not very exciting, you know, like go find 10 flowers, that kind of thing. So until next time, I'll see you guys later and enjoy the rest of your day.